Hello, screenwriters. Welcome back to the channel. And if you're new to the channel, my name is Patrick. I'm a screenwriter and sometimes filmmaker, but I lean more towards screenwriting. I created this YouTube channel to help newer screenwriters, but obviously this channel is for anybody who's a screenwriter. I'm also the creator of this app called Stratword. It's an app I developed to help newer screenwriters. Again, it's good for any screenwriter. All right. Let's talk about writer's block, right? What is writer's block? Well, if you're new to writing, you probably haven't had the case of writer's block yet. If you've been writing for a while, most likely you've probably dealt with writer's block. Writer's block is basically when you have nothing to write. You know, you're stuck. It's basically that's what it is. When you're stuck on either an idea or if you've written something like you don't know how to proceed, basically you're just stuck with your story. You have no idea where to proceed. I'm gonna tell you how I deal with writer's block. It may not work for you. Hopefully it does. What I do to deal with writer's block is no matter what, if I have a blank page in front of me, I write something. Whether it's one word or one sentence, I write something. I'll give you a good example. Let's just say I'm working on a science fiction project, right? And then I'm on page 5. I just finished writing a scene, and then I'm stuck on the next scene. I have page 6. It's blank. It's staring in front of me. What do? Do I just not write? Nope. I write something. Believe it or not, like as small as this is, it helps. I start with, okay, is the scene taking place inside or outside, right? Hopefully you're not stuck on that. If you're stuck on that, you're on a whole nother level of writer's block. Say if the scene is taking place outside, I just write exterior, EXT, and that's it. Then that's it. You know, I'll put the computer away, I'll put the laptop away, and I move on. You might think, okay, that's all you wrote. Yes, this is how I personally deal with writer's block. Because if you think about it, the mind is very, very powerful, right? If I'm writing something, whether it's one word, in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, okay, I wrote something. So that means I don't have writer's block because I'm writing. Even though I didn't write a lot, you're still writing. If you're stuck with writer's block, trust me, just write anything. If you start out with what I did, right? If you write exterior or interior, INT, that's it. Just move on, and then maybe the next day you might come back, or believe it or not, right? That exterior that I wrote, I may put it away. Then, throughout the day, maybe I'm walking around, I'm eating, I'm thinking, okay, the scene takes place outside. Okay, where does it take place outside, right? So this may happen, after I put the script away. Let's just say the next day I come back. Okay, the scene is taking place in a park. I write park, and then, okay, I know it's the day and it's the night. I write day, night. And sometimes, now this doesn't always happen, right? Sometimes just knowing where the scene is taking place and what day, I know what happens next, okay? So I go right into it. But if you're still not sure, okay, what happens after you're in the park and it's daytime, it's okay. Put it away, right? Come back to it, because throughout the day, I know for me, this is what happens, right? Okay, so, again, I'm going throughout my day. I'm thinking, okay, my character is in the park. And then what happens next? Okay, so I go back to it the next day. And I say, okay, my character is walking and a stranger comes and walks up to him. Now, I could just stop right there, right? But 9 times out of 10, it just keeps flowing, right? Because you know why? Because I've conditioned my mind to keep writing. Because as far as my mind is concerned, I've written like 2 days in a row. Yes, it was just small little bits and pieces, but I've written 2 days in a row. Try that, and it might work for you, it might not, but that definitely works for me. If you have writer's block, trust me, just write anything, whether it's a letter, yes, as crazy as it sounds, write a letter. I mean, like, what's the worst that could happen, right? I mean, The worst thing is like you don't write at all, and that's what we try to stay away from. Write a letter. The next day, write another letter. You know, just like condition your mind to writing something every day. That is the cure for writer's block, at least for me it is. I'm pretty sure other writers out there have other tips to deal with writer's block, but personally, this is how I deal with writer's block, all right? Hopefully, you know, you're working on something right now and you don't have writer's block. Thank you again for watching. Make sure you go to stratword.com and start writing your screenplay, and hopefully you don't have writer's block. If you do, you know what to do. Fade out.
Brainstorm, break it down, make a dream, create a scene with Stratword. Stratword. Stratword.